Well, I was going to Pulse for like probably like 8, 10 months. And when I saw that the audition came up, I kind of just got excited. I was like, it's another chance for me to perform. I can maybe like really hone in more on a craft because growing up I did dance, but I never really specifically looked at hip hop. And I love the movement. It's so amazing and it's so grounded. So it just gave me an opportunity to do that. And I thought with a performance too, why not? That's a little fun, you know? Competitions, it's a fun environment. Thought it'd be a good experience. My name is Beniya and I'm actually part of Lv8 crew here at Pulse. So I started dancing when I was like 4 and it was just kind of tap. I was really into Shirley Temple and she tapped. And so I was like, I want to be her because we had similar hair. So I was like, obviously it's meant to be. And then I kind of got into more. So we started doing ballet and jazz. And then I just kind of kept doing it. And I was a competitive dancer for like 12, 14 years. So it just kind of became my thing. I was like, oh, I could swim. Yeah, I want to dance. I was more like tap, jazz, ballet, like that kind of foundation as opposed to hip hop foundation. The hip hop I did do, looking back at videos, I don't know what I was doing. My poor teacher, he tried so hard. We sucked. Oh, we didn't have I didn't have the time to grow and like build the foundations that I can here at Pulse. And so at that time, we didn't have it. We were ballerinas. We stood up tall. We did not get low to the ground. That was not in our vocabulary. So it's very different. And like watching videos now versus then, I see a huge difference in growth and what I can actually do. Like I look like I actually dance hip hop now. Whereas previously I was pretending. I've known about Pulse for a while. Some of my friends at my Royal University used to come here all the time. And I just, at the time, wasn't into getting back into dance yet. But then through COVID and stuff, I was just kind of like, I need to find an outlet. I need to want to do something again. And it started with me just coming to K-pop classes because it seemed so similar to what I used to do that I was like, I can transition here. And then from then I was like, no, I want to learn more. I want to do more. I really like the vibe here. The environment here is so welcoming. I want to be here all the time. And so then I just kind of kept staying. This is my first year in Lv8, so I wasn't in it last year. I just wanted to do it this year and see what comes of it, I guess. I really learned to like understand that I can do something, even if I feel in the moment I'm doing it wrong. Other people are seeing it and I just have to trust myself. And that's something I'm not good at doing. So I'm always like, oh, I did that wrong. And Izzy and Ryan are like, no, you did great, actually. I'm like, oh, that's funny. That's great. Cool. So it's just the idea of like trusting that I do know what I'm doing and I can fully give myself to it because it's already there. I just have to commit. It was very interesting and like nostalgic for me because I walked into the dance hall and everything and where we were getting ready and suddenly I was like, oh my God. I was like, they all have costumes, they all are doing their makeup's everywhere. I was like, whoa, this is throwing me back. And just like the vibe of like everybody's nervous excitement is just so overwhelming and amazing. And I remember that's always what I kind of thrived on, what I loved. And it's just so fun to be around so many people that love what they do the same way that you do, enough to compete. And it's so fun to be there and be like, we're all competing right now, you know? It was really, really crazy, actually. I feel like, so I did a duo as well as a group. And so when Ocean and I came off stage from doing our duo, I felt so proud of us. And I was like, oh my God, we just did that. I was like, we just performed that and like everything worked. And like the costume thing that had to come off, it came off at the right time and we didn't die. I was like, this is amazing. And afterwards we were so proud of ourselves and it felt so amazing to just be back on stage. And I was like, this is happening. I would say it's a program that you become a team to compete, yes. But for me, more so what it is to be more strong and powerful in the way that you learn choreography, your foundations of the choreography, as well as your performance. It's really just a basics for you to break all those things down and really work on them individually before you put them back together. And I find that that's really what it all is. Like, yes, you're competing. Yes, you get a chance to do this and that. But really, it's just breaking it down to go, this is the basis of where we're at. This is what we're building. Okay, improvement. Now let's put more on. And it's just like building it up so you feel so confident. And like, it's fun to perform, sure. But like, to me, that's not the biggest part. What made me come back to dance was I've always had this innate passion for it, but when I was younger, I unfortunately went through some stuff that just kind of made me lose it. And so because I took like so many years off, I took about like 10 years off, suddenly I was like, I need to dance. I was like, I want to dance at all times, but right now I'm not confident anymore. And so that's why I started coming back to Pulse, to try to slowly get back to the confidence that I had. And I feel like Lv8 and being here all the time has kind of helped me. So to me, it was just refinding my passion and like being super proud and happy in the moment with it. Like I don't have to think about anything else. I'm just like, I'm dancing. That's great.